Amir,
Good morning,
great to
Dale.
have you today.
Thanks, buddy. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. And, I was here for the last time that Blake talked to you and talked about what you had been through. And, it's amazing to me. Most people, when they think about community, they think about, well, first their family, right? And
Yeah.
then their neighborhood and perhaps their church or synagogue. That's their community. Where people come together and care about what's happening in other people's lives, but besides themselves. And I've had some experiences with communities online, but yours is really, beautiful expression of what community means, especially from a bunch of people out there just trying to exploit pips out of the market, don't you
Um,
think?
yeah,
and
yes, indeed.
Yeah, and how that happened for you. So, for people that haven't heard your story, you went through some um, unfortunate. Yeah, there's you. You're looking great, and went through some unfortunate events that most people don't experience in their life, and injured through violence. You want to talk a little bit about that?
Sure. Uh, First of all, I've been part of the Forex since 2006, 7.
Okay.
And the first time I was introduced to it, it was with Blake, and I've been following him since 2006, 7.
Okay.
And I've been trading Forex market since then. And then on
Since
2000,
the wise trade days.
exactly.
Okay.
Yes, I met him in Maryland, uh, in Baltimore area in 2006. So I've been riding this roller coaster with him since 2007. Uh, Everything was good. In 2011, I walked into our house, and I was attacked by um, robbers in our house, and I was stabbed 3 times. Um, Transferred. My family weren't home; they were in New York at that time, so I was left alone overnight. Um, Woke up in a morning, become conscious, and dialed 911, and then I was medevaced to a hospital in Baltimore, and went through about 6 months of pain and agony of that, and have lots of complications. So I went back on. That was in March of 2011, and then in
Okay.
October of 2011, after lots of complication, they asked me to um, go back to the hospital and just reopen the wound and see what's going on, that I have so much complication. So a night before my surgery, I went to the hospital for a pre-op, and after I left, I went to the parking lot that at the 5th floor underground, and I was held at gunpoint um, uh, by someone asking me for narcotics because I was coming out of hospital, and I was hunched over. Narcotics, and then money, and then trying to take my car. And as I was giving him the car key, the car key hit the ground, and he got mad and he shot me 3 times in the back. Um, so
Wow.
uh, um, Thankfully,
Complication, yeah, wounds on
yeah,
top of wounds, the body already in a weakened state from the stabbings, and you're waiting
Yeah.
for surgery and you get shot.
Yeah.
Wow,
Thankfully, we were
Amir.
close to hospital, so we went to hospital, and this thing continued. There was a bullet that it was stuck into my vertebrae and touching my spine. So decided to take that out, and once it was out, I had lots of seizures. I wasn't really class A narcotics.
Amir, good morning. Do you mind if I show you that one picture that I have of you in your wheelchair?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll just so this people can really see. Well, I even have. There's one. There you go. Sorry.
I was fat, dude. I thought you had better pictures than that.
Hey, but look at, and this is you a few years ago, and you look even better now. I mean, the recovery's been amazing. Sorry, go ahead, continue on, please.
Okay.
Yeah. So the complication was a lot, and then I was paralyzed on the right side of my body, my leg, part of my back on the right side. Lots of I had seizures. I mean, unannounced seizures, and I really had. I also developed speech impediment, not because of my accent, but because of
neurological.
Neurological, and I also had the brain injury because that guy hit me with a gun in the back of my head, and going forward, I hit the wall as well. So the speech impediment and the stuttering that I have. So I went through a lot of, I mean, thankfully with my wife and my corner for every second and helping me to get better. Long story short, lots of physical therapy, speech therapy, and things that starts getting better. And I got to tell you, that throughout the whole thing, right now it's a ForexAnalytix. Before that, it was a wide trade community that we had. They were side by side with me. They helped me as much as they could. People that I've never met in my life, and the only concept of knowing was the friendship that we developed typing in the chat room. I received a lot of help when I needed from the community, emotionally, financially. They helped me a lot, and for the rest of my life, I am grateful for finding such a community, having such a great friends, teammates, traders that we spend probably more time with them on our computer and a chat room that we do with sometimes with our own family. So it was great. So then we moved from
key
Baltimore.
thing, key thing that I see so far in the story, and I believe that you can really know people having never met, but I think the fact that you met Blake in person made it even more real for him and the community than it just being contact through the internet. I think it's important for people to not just rely on the internet. People are more open to just ghosting each other, and that a relationship really, it adds a lot to meet person to person and shake hands with somebody, don't you think?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it was a fact that we spend a lot of time online, chatting with each other, but there weren't any face-to-face interaction. And then once you
Right.
once you get to spend an hour, 2 hours, or in a few meetings, you really get to know exactly the feeling that you have on a person that you have never met, and you become
Becomes like
face to face
validated.
with. Exactly. It's like, boom, this is it, and I have made the right choice to hang around. So the community. Yeah, go ahead.
Let me ask you a little something about perspective. I sure didn't go through anything you went through, but I had my experience with the Grim Reaper. How did it change the way you look at the markets? I know it doesn't always stay that way, but for me, trading and perhaps market losses didn't seem as important, or I handled them differently, because it's one thing to lose money, another to lose your health, or have to go through a physical thing to get back to the way you were at one time. So has it affected your attitude towards money and markets, having gone through what and in what way?
Exactly. I mean, everything has changed because nothing really mattered as much to me than having my family, the love I had for my family, love for the friends that I have, and everything else. It was second or third to me. It was in 2015 when once I was feeling better, and I was able to function on my own. I was in touch with Blake, and Blake said that, aren't you gonna do you think you ever come back to the market? And I said, actually, I think I'm ready. So I came back to the market in 2015, and the perspective that I have on the market was totally changed. First of all, I was even more humble than before, because the market seems new to me, and I know that I cannot fight something that I'm not capable of. So I slowly came back to the market, and if I had a vision that I want to be a millionaire or have a good life trading this market, it was gone. It's just that I just wanted to be able to do something that I could prove to myself that I'm capable of doing, and I'm back to some sort of normalcy in my life. So trading small, making money, my losing trades was less, and every day talking to my wife and talking to my peoples around me, nothing matters to me. If I lose a little bit money, it's okay. I don't get mad. I don't get angry. Ask my wife. I'm the coolest person now, because nothing could make me upset, because I know at some point I wouldn't be able to live and be with my family. So the perspective of life has changed to me, changed totally, and nothing bothers me, Dale, anymore. It is what it is. I get up at 6 a.m. in the morning. I sit in front of the computer till 11:30. I make my trades. If I make something, I make it. If I don't, I don't. But the trading is not 100% part of my life anymore, but I'm glad that I'm back.
Yeah, and you know, it's something you enjoy doing. Let me ask you, did any of your physicians recommend, you know, they do just for people when they start getting older, brain exercises to, you know, maintain your sharpness and exercise your brain? And you know, I believe that being a trader is better than any. It's the best at brain exercise because you're really working on a financial jigsaw puzzle, putting all the different pieces together. Do you find that even therapeutically, um, analyzing markets and coming up with strategies is actually a healthy thing for you now, since the outcome is not as important as enjoying the game?
Yeah, exactly. So when I started trading, um, uh, looking at the chart,
Yeah,
even right now,
yeah,
if I trade on a daily basis, I have one or two pair in my head that I want to trade,
right,
and keeping it on one or two currency that I want to trade, pairs that I want to trade, it gave me more perspective than looking through the whole market. That probably my brain is not capable of handling it.
mine
And
either.
exactly. So
Uh,
looking at it and having Forex analytics next to me,
yeah,
like I can tell you this. One of the great exercises that I did, it's with Blake's bias chart.
okay,
And Blake's bias
yeah.
chart has been in my life since I met him.
Do you,
And,
do you
and
dream? Do you dream about it? Ever have a dream about a bias chart?
no, thank God.
Okay. Good, you let go. It's not a dream. How about
Yeah,
trading dreams? Do you ever have trading dreams?
always.
Okay.
Hey,
All right.
hey, Dale, I'm
Go
going to
ahead.
jump in here really quick. And
Sure.
Amir, first of all, he said, I'm always cool, you know, like ask, you know, April, I'm always cool. Dude, you're always cool. You've always been cool as a cucumber or the backside of a pillow, backside of a warm pillow. You're that kind of cool. And I have to also say that I know you're not a bragging person. He's always been in our community, always talking trades and kind of what he's doing. And, you know, obviously over the last few years, it's getting re-engaged with the markets. But tell everybody how you've been doing trading. I mean, because you've blown it out of the park recently over the last few years.
Yeah, and that was another thing that Dad was asking me. Um, Instead of having the whole market in front of me, my focus was on one or two pairs on a daily basis. It could be Euro, Loonie, Cable, Aussie. I concentrated on one or two, and I put all my concentrations into those two pairs. And I have learned now, because my trading time is really short, that I rather take a quick profit and from the market than sitting in it, because monitoring it is just sometimes is mind-boggling, that and the stress that you get, and I don't want to have any stress in my life. So quick action scalping has been my favorite. So from 6:30, 7 o'clock that I'm up till 11:30 trading, I do make somewhere between 30 to 50 trades, small trades, uh, based on the levels, bias chart, um, um, the Fibonacci levels that I have, and also looking and listening um, to everyone in our community.
How many out?
Not
So you're
follow.
in the chat room the whole time during that time frame?
Yes, from the moment that I'm up,
Okay.
I waking up next to my wife. I wake
Yeah.
up, get my coffee, and I'm sitting next to my trading warriors, as you call them.
Yeah. Beautiful.
And that's what it is, and that's what I do. I don't take big risks anymore. This volatility in the market, it's great for some, but it's not that great for me, because we can lose our butt really fast in the market like that. So for me, taking a small piece and be happy with it, and not regretting that, oh my God, I missed 900 pips in cable. I'm fine with that. Just give me my small little piece of cake, and or even a crumble. I'm happy with it. I won't chase it. I won't do any of that. Like we are like a little microorganism on back of the whale.
Okay.
We just
Yeah.
we
You're
just
just riding them.
yeah.
Someone's asking, do you teach? Do you have the patience and the desire to share what you've learned and how you're trading now? Less stress, and there's probably people that could learn a lot from you.
Yeah,
Probably just being in the chat room with you.
yeah.
But Tulin's asking that.
Yeah, to be honest with you, if you are if you're in the chat room and taking some of the advice that you get in a chat room, and implying it into your trading that you do, you don't have to trade what everybody trades. But if you just take a moment, step back, and consider it, it would help a lot for you to learn it. In regards to teaching it, no, I mean, I don't do anything special, Dale. You
Everyone
understand?
says that. That's good.
I take the simplest part of trading forex market and apply it. It's just levels, trend lines, Fibonacci. It's the simplest thing. I leave the complicated parts to everybody else in the chat room, from Blake to Stelios to Gregor, Benedict. They have their own way of analyzing the market. I'll take it into account, but I do my own trade. Really, it's the simplest version of trading that I do, and it never failed me.
Yeah. Well, my tagline of, just don't count your pips, count your blessings. The fact that Blake wants our community to know about what you've gone through, coming through adversity like you have. You're the warrior, Amir.
Thank
you
you.
really are, and you continue to contribute, and everyone's really glad, first of all, that you're feeling better, and that you're in there and you're doing well in the market. That's just cherry on top. So
hey Amir, can we get like one?
Can
we get one last live view look at you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's see if that video camera will fire up again. We can keep you without. Yeah, look at you. God, you look great.
Are you modeling now too, or
that's right?
Are you a fashion model now?
No, my wife doesn't like to share me.
Well, thank you, Blake, for letting me conduct this. And
my gosh, it's such a pleasure to hear you guys. So
yeah, so everyone loves you in the community, Amir. Don't fix something that isn't broken. You found your way, and what an inspiration to people that think that they're having a hard time because they're down 20% in their account.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the last thing that I wanted to say is, everything that I do, it wasn't possible by the support that I've received from my family, from my wife, from people in the chat room, that everybody's there. And trading is such a lonely place to be. And being
We need
in
each other.
Yeah, being in this community,
We need
it
each
helps
other.
us. Yeah, it helps a lot, and it gave me that motivation to get up every morning and not only challenge my brain, also see what everybody's looking at and what everybody's thought is in throughout the market. So I'm really blessed to be in this community.
We only have two eyes, right?
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Without it, I don't know if I would be able to do as well as I do in trading. So.
Okay, you're getting a lot of comments here from people that are saying that you've inspired them for years, Amir. So,
Thank you.
Keep on keeping on, my trading warrior brother.
I will. Thanks
right.
to you, and wish you all well, and let's make some pips.
All right. We'll kill them again next week, buddy. All right, Blake.
You're the best, Amir. Great to see you.
Thank you.
Blake.
Thank you for spending time with us.
Yeah, Amir, it was great talking to you, buddy.
Thank you.
And the hair and the beard, it looks great, man. You're ready for maybe a Hollywood career coming up.
Cool as a cucumber, I tell you, baby.
Yeah, you got it, baby. You got it.
I want to thank the whole team for laying it all out on the court. Everyone that's still here. Let's see, K-Man,
yeah, I'm still here. It was absolutely fantastic, Amir, and thanks, Blake.
Yeah, and K-Man, I really have come to believe that you say that you became the way you are because you have thick skin, and you learned that from being at the banks. I say you have ice water running through your veins, and you're the Iceman to me. So everyone have a great weekend. The team laid it on the court for you guys last weekend to get the $99 deal. Don't let this trade get away from you. It's coming to you, and here it is. So I'm a procrastinator, so do what I say, not what I do. Anyway, have a great weekend, everyone, and rest up. I'm sure that October is going to be just as wild as September was. So get your rest in. Thanks, Blake. Dream team.
Thank you, Dale.
We're going to do it for you again next month, everyone. Don't just count your pips, count your blessings, and think about what Amir went through. And again, count your blessings. Adios, everyone.
Hey traders, this is Blake Morrow with ForexAnalytix. Thanks for stopping by our YouTube channel. Don't forget to like these videos, share them, and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of the content that we provide here for free. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you in the next video.